America is definitely not a Christian nation, and it wasn't founded that way by a bunch of Christian white dudes signing a piece of paper. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. Many of the founding fathers, like this guy, Thomas Jefferson, they weren't Christians. So yeah, growing up in an evangelical church, you had music videos by Christian recording artists that talked about the founding fathers, like this guy, being able to quote the Bible chapter and verse, that they believed in God, that they were Christians, and that America was a Christian nation. We were taught that the founding fathers founded us as a Christian nation upon Judeo-Christian values. And that's just not the case. Were there Christians? Yeah, of course. But this guy, Thomas Jefferson, he was a deist. And a deist is a very different thing than a Christian. See, deists aren't atheists. They believe that there was a creator, but that the creator sort of like set everything up and kept it running. Just let it go. They don't believe in Jesus being God's son or any of that, any active intervention of God. When you start pulling at the beliefs that you were taught, that were formed in you, in your evangelical church, it turns out that it wasn't just about God and Jesus. There were all sorts of beliefs, all sorts of lies that you were told and that were connected to your faith, that pastors used their authority to say were true, that are just factually easily. You don't even have to interpret a Bible. You can just look at a history book, look at the writings of this guy, and find out that's not them. They weren't Christian. It's the same thing that was done with science and all kinds of different stuff. And so what happens is the deconstruction isn't just about faith. It's eroding the whole thing. And that's why people who are dealing with this really have a hard time in a lot of areas, because it is so pervasive. And while it's damaging and horrifying and all of that stuff, it's important to know that you're not alone, that this isn't the end. And all you have to do is pick up a science book, pick up a history book. You can find those pieces and then deal with the religion stuff kind of on its own. Also, if you've got friends that are going through this, help them out, be patient with them. They just don't know.